Head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest. Memories, Captain. Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
Okay, so we help her on her side quest, so we're done with that one. The video cut out, I don't know why. PlayStation 5 video cut out, so fortunately you didn't get to see the battle with the Mad Queen, but it was big, it soaked up a lot of damage. But we were able to go ahead and take her down. Actually, I might be able to run it back. Let's see. Run it back, that way you guys can see what it was. Oh, wait. Never mind, that's not running it back. Load. I'll take it back. We're gonna have to load even further back. Right here, possibly. Okay. That way at least you guys could see what it was. Yeah, because we did lose that video, unfortunately. There's some items around here, or was it this side? Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's gonna be enemies up front. Once we attack them, it's gonna kind of initiate the whole thing. Let's go ahead. I don't need. Okay. Okay, I don't want to pick that yet because that's going to trigger the fight scene. Don't want to do that fight yet. I do want to check because they do come from this section. Oh, okay, I guess they spawn after the conversation. Okay. Go ahead, and that way I can go ahead and lock it. Get these items right here.
You gotta teach me that.
Got that stuff, and then there's another one right around here.
How'd you do that so fast?
Okay, so that's where we get heavy. So now we have to make choices. I'm gonna go ahead and put this for now. That, and that. There we go. That way
What's up?
I can move around. That way I can go ahead and do this without having to worry about being overweight. Okay, there we go. Place.
Well, this, but first, it's because, but we for and she had me too, Cap. Now let's get.
They're on us. Covering you!
There we go. Okay, so before we talk to her, let me make sure that I get my items back.
I wish these were. That makes it, Captain. You mind if we? What? Huh.
Okay, now we're ready to exit. Oh wait, I did not pick that up. Or is it? Okay, perfect. And that's basically the battle with the Mana Queen. It was a little bit easier this time. I'm guessing is because I was actually aware and prepared. First time I kind of got ambushed, so it kind of gave him the advantage. Took a little bit of damage, so I had to move around a little bit more and try to take him on while my comrades kind of were knocked out. But this time I was aware, so it worked out for us. Oh, yeah, I got the stuff over here and got the shovel. We could break the shovel down, because we're not going to really use the shovel for anything. And then that one we don't need. Let's see what we picked up over here, what we don't need. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. So we're done here. Wait a minute. Radio free, that's our main.
True professional. That's the last of them. shot, asshole.
Going silent.
That was weird. I stuck in that little rock. There's supposed to be a vending machine close by. Well, right, literally right here. Where's the vending machine? Did I pass it? It's on this side, maybe? Okay, where is the vending machine? Oh, at least I know across there's somebody. Where's my little people that were right? Ah, dang it. Yeah, they're wrong ones. I'll find a vending machine in there then. There's the vending machine. There we go. Now we're moving. Where's my unreliable? Let's go ahead and put away my legendary. No transfer. We're gonna transfer legendary. Okay, now let's see where we could go. So radio, we don't want to do that. Radio. Secret of the people. Where's the secret of the people here? That's radio. Ah, okay. Oh, right. Oh, crap. Okay, that's the wrong way.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for robbing us.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
We spat in your spirits, Velma.
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition? Anyway, what do you folks need? That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... wow. I sure feel like an ass now. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
I think I want to don't bite the sun and then friendship. That's gonna be the game plan. I know sometimes this stuff refills. That's what it has now. Oh, okay. Radio free. Friendship to the last roll. Ice. When do I get to do Byzantium? Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet? Is that what it is?
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Nope, it's not this way either. That one, I won't do that one instead, which I need to read what it, I think it's Felix. Sorry, we're gonna have to change it.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor. Destination reached. Scylla.
Felix.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Wait, why is it saying to go back to the ship? Okay, so maybe it's not this landing spot? Try again.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. Ah! We'll continue this later.
Greetings, customer.
Okay. There you go. I don't think this is the section that I have, look around so far. Where are those? Are they enemies or no? Okay. Okay. I guess we could go ahead and do this now.
Hey, you. Look, got my sights on you. Got my sights on you. Got my sights on you.
What did I do to get my sights on him, or him to get his sights on me? Don't know. Don't know.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going? Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
I like how he waits until I walk away before he delivers that line. Coward. Okay.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Yeah, let's check the left side first before. Oh, is this that one guy that we saved? I think it might be.
If the board comes after us.
Eh. Thank you. Really?
Now there's a proper encampment.
Quiet must be inside.
Dang, that thing could take a hit. Okay. Let's get back to... Don't. No stealing. Okay, so Clyde is not on the right-hand side. Oh, he is on the right-hand side. No, he's in the building. In the building on the right-hand side. Okay. Can I talk to you? No. Someone then got crushed there. Looks like a little spaceship. Let's go inside then. Like I said, it doesn't seem like a really big area, so we could probably go ahead and...
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go here to join the crew?
Ah, shit.
Hey, Felix. Harlan said you'd be here.
That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have... If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts in weeks. Standing around.
You gotta be kidding me, really? Thank you. Dang.
Got my sights on you.
You here to join the crew?
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him. Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mute. Rosanna lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with? Let's hear it. A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight. Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready. The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay. Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time. Something on your mind? Let's hear it. I was working on this plan for years, saving every bit I could, drawing plans, biding my time. I never intended to spend my life laboring on the groundbreaker. When the opportunity presented itself, I did what I had to do. I left.
You might have said something.
I had some ugly business in Scylla. If I told you, I would have implicated you. Hephaestus controlled mining operations all over Scylla. Most of these operations failed. The company pulled out and abandoned their facilities. Mostly abandoned anyway. This one was running on a skeleton crew. My associates and I seized control in a matter of minutes.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Stalking, and we're stalking.
Company.
Looks like we're doing this.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular schedule.
You mind? Trying to have a moment here. Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account. Hey, easy. I'm just trying to go about my day. Don't need some hired thug glaring me down. Rufus and his band of merry gun hands are hiding out in Emerald Vale. I swear, that's all I know. Not inclined to answer your questions. Not after the way you talked to me. Yeah, all right. What else did you need? That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to. Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I. Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Here they come!
Everyone all right?
Score one for Felix!
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me. Right. You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you? A favor, huh? Let me guess. He promised you some reward in the brave new world that was to come. Said he'd make you his lieutenant if you crossed me off? Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying. How do I know that I can trust you? Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All the palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes. Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task. Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy, and that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me. Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind. You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
What's the word? Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life. That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand? Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for. You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face. How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Heads up!
We got it!
definitely won that round.
You always seem to, huh?
That's because I'm usually right.
Next time I work the scorecard.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me. I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for a fistful of bits. Thanks for the vote of confidence, boss. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
You've done fine work for Sublight. By the transitive property of reputation, I am now in Sublight's good books. Well done. What's on your mind? I've heard those iconoclasts have a rather smashing opinion of you. Get it? Smashing? Iconoclasts? Oh, never mind. What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Nothing but the void here, Captain. I just as soon leave it cold, dark, and derelict.
Nothing to open the door. Interesting. Okay, let's find out where this ladder takes us. Crap, I almost fell there. Well, that's not good. He did. Scientist with a gun. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and leave off this episode right here, guys. We'll go ahead and continue next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll definitely see you guys next time. Have a good one. Take care.